Hi Ultimate Gardeners, how are you today? How is the garden doing? In today's video, I'll be giving you a full and complete guide on how to grow and care for desert roses here in Florida. So let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. Now, desert roses are some gorgeous plants we could grow here in South Florida, and really the plant is what it's in the name. It's beautiful like a rose, but you grow it like a desert plant. Now, you might say, Emmanuel, you live in a tropical area where you have rainfall almost every day. How are you able to keep that alive? Well, I'm going to show you. Coming to our very first point is you have to determine whether you're growing them in a container or in the ground. Now, I would recommend containers because the soil is able to dry out more quicker than if you were planting it in the ground. Desert roses have quite sensitive root systems, although they can really go through anything, but they prefer to dry out in between waterings. Now I'm using this decorative pot right here that I've actually had for quite a while now actually, and it's finally able to show off its greatness with this desert rose because the desert rose within itself is actually very beautiful and very showy. So I wanted more of a toner down type container. I don't want a showy container because then it will just completely combat itself with the flower, and I want the flower to be the main showcase. And coming to tip number 2 is you want to make sure you choose an aerated and well draining soil. Now this is very important because like I mentioned, the soil has to be able to drain out completely. I would recommend a soil mixture that has perlite mixed into it so it can help with aeration and drainage. Now I did mix a little bit of peat moss with mine so it doesn't completely become bone dry, but that it does retain a little bit of moisture behind. Coming to point number 3 is you want to make sure you choose the proper location in the garden, because after potting up your gorgeous desert rose, you have to choose an area in the garden that is full sun. Desert roses need lots of sun. Like you're growing them like a desert plant, they need lots of sun to thrive in the garden and continue to grow on and bloom beautifully for you. So I'd recommend an area with 5 to 6 plus hours of direct sunlight. Like it's in a container, you could always incorporate it into the landscape using a pedestal, which is what I'll be doing. And it always makes such a beautiful showpiece in the garden, and it always is a beautiful addition as well. Now, point number 4 is to have a set watering schedule. Now, desert roses, once again, cannot be overwatered. So really what we do here in South Florida is we completely ignore watering them. And that is because, especially since we entered rainy season here, it rains almost every day. I'm actually recording this video after what seems to be such a huge rainstorm that we actually had to come through, and a thunderstorm because it actually just kind of toned down the thundering. But apart from that, that actually is good enough water within itself. Now, if you live in a drier climate and you want to grow desert roses, you would have to water about 1 to 2 times per week. So just limit yourself to watering 1 to 2 times per week, depending on how dry and hot your forecast is looking like for the week. Now, coming to point number 5 is to stay vigilant. Now, this is important because desert roses has an arch nemesis, and that is aphids. Now, aphids really will attack anything and everything that is alive. So I'd recommend keeping a careful eye out for the plant because they tend to get very much attacked when they are pushing out new growth like any other plant. Now, aphids suck the sap out of new growth, which means they suck the life out of your plants completely. Now, if you keep a vigilant eye, you'll be able to catch it earlier and treat it with neem oil, which will completely kill them. You just have to maintain a constant treatment for 3 days straight with no rain or no water on the forecast whatsoever, so the actual spray stays effective. And so what really you have to be careful with is not to overwater. Make sure it's in a sunny area. Make sure the soil you're growing it in is aerated and well drainage, and you should be good to go. Now, I don't say nothing about feeding because desert roses do not need feed at all. As a matter of fact, they prefer not to be fed so often because that could be too much for them. And like I said, desert plants don't have lots of nutrients supplied to them, so you really have to limit how much food they receive. Now, what I do is I do give them earthworm castings once a year, and that is because desert roses are so easy to grow. They're very low maintenance, not to mention they really just want to be planted and left alone. Now, leave me in the comment section down below, do you have a favorite variety of desert rose to grow in your garden? Make sure to like this video if you found it informative, and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and turn on the bell notification button so you get notified when I release a new video. And as always, thank you all so much for watching this video. May God bless you and your entire family, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye, everyone.